of all, welcome to Vlogmas Day 4. Second of all, can I start this Vlogmas off just by sharing the goodness of our God, of our dad? So yesterday, I gave my notice at work officially. I called my bosses and I was like, look, it's time for me to go. It's such a hard choice because at my workplace, we've really become a family and I just love the people that I work with, but again, I will make a whole video about this. The place that I work at, I want to go for Jesus fully, and my workplace is a very secular place, and as much as I've been able to be a light there, I've spoken to colleagues about Jesus, we've spoken about the Bible, like it's opened up so many conversations for which I'm so grateful. I've been able to pray for them, like maybe I'm the only reflection of Jesus they would ever meet. So I'm so grateful that I got to be in that place. But also I need to be honest and just say that the darkness of that place has been affecting me. I've been a part of the gossip. I've been a part of the drama. There's just an aspect of my job where I need to portray a certain character and that's just so not me. I just know that with where God is taking me and where he has taken me, a place like this just doesn't go. I'm giving the enemy foothold. Anyways, again, I will speak about this in detail another time, but gave my notice yesterday, and at one point, everybody started to gather around me in a circle, my coworkers, and they were like, so what's the reason? And I was like, look, guys, I've really rededicated my life to God, and he's taking me in a new direction, and I want to follow that. And some were like, okay, we respect it. And others were like, I don't understand. Like, what do you mean? Some left and then came back later saying, oh, Jesus told me that you should stay, actually. You should stay, kind of to mock me, I guess. I know that this is something that's really hard to explain to non-believers because they don't understand. They don't get it. Not to speak down on anyone. That's not what I mean. It's just that I tried to explain, but it was just going around in circles, like, but what do you mean? Like, why can't you work here and serve God? Like, why can't you do both? And it's just like, I just want to make clear that I will still be working a few weeks. I'm self-employed, so I invoice the place I work at. I don't have a contract there. I don't have an official notice, but just because we've built such a good relationship, I want to give them time to replace me. So I will be working until the end of December. So I will still have some income coming in from that, but I think the income has been the main thing that I've been anxious about. But as I was going on with my shift, I checked my email and I saw that a partnership request had come through for a company to work with me on YouTube for like a certain amount of money, and I was just looking at it like I haven't even left yet, and the Lord is already letting me know that he will provide and that he is providing. Just that timing and just the things that have been happening over the past few days, like in times like this when I'm going through tough things, I really retreat and I want to be by myself, and I've just noticed that I haven't been speaking to God as much. I mean, of course I do my devotional, I read the word, but I haven't been in prayer as much because I guess I just do this thing where I pull back and I'm just silent by myself. But I was thinking about that yesterday and I could just imagine like Jesus is with me even in my silence. He's sitting across the room from me, just watching me read through the word, and he's just smiling. I could just see him smiling throughout it all. And I'm so grateful that our God is real, y'all. Like, he's alive. He's with us. Even if we can't see him in the physical, like, he's with us. We don't have to go through these things alone. And it's just that awareness of knowing that he's with us, even in our silence and even throughout things like this. May my life be such a testimony that the Lord will take care of us. He will take care of us when we step out for him and when we make choices for him, even though it's scary and we don't know what's next. We can trust that our Father sees us and we're never alone. Also a conversation that I had yesterday, I've been letting people know now that, I've given my notice, and one girl was like, a friend that I haven't seen in a while, she was like, oh, it must be so nice to have your freedom back because I'm self-employed. I don't really have holiday days. I've only gone home for 1 week this year. I haven't really been able to go anywhere. And she was like, you can travel again. You have your weekends back. You have a certain amount of time back. And I was like, You know what's so interesting? I didn't even think in my whole decision process, the freedom that I'm getting back wasn't even on my mind. I didn't even think about that. I was so focused on the side of the decision, like financially, and is this the right thing to do in pursuit of the Lord or not? Like, I've been so busy with that now thinking about my free time feels like such a fruit of the decision to leave, if that makes sense. Because that wasn't my drive, which I'm so grateful for, that I didn't make this decision because I wanted my free time and I wanted to be able to do all these things again. That was not my drive, and now it feels like a fruit of the decision. I've made this decision, so yes, I'm gonna have more time again to see my friends, and when friends come out of work, instead of me then going to work, I will have time to see my friends. How good is our God? It's now a few hours later. I actually went to grab a coffee with one of my neighbors, which is crazy, but I ran into her in the elevator and she was like, wait, I watched your YouTube video. So we decided to go for a coffee today and just speak about our testimonies and speak about God. And wow, our Father is good to his kids, okay? When we give our all to him, the fruits we see, the benefits of obedience and of laying our life down before the Lord is just unmatched. So yeah, it was really nice to have a coffee with her. And now I just want to put the star that I got on my tree and my little dove. My Holy Spirit dove needs to have a space in the tree. So these two. Okay, let's turn this on. Dun dun. Okay, the lights are back on. And let me put these things in the tree now. This star is perfect. Okay, let's see this little clip. Should I put it all the way at the top? I think that the Holy Spirit dove should be at the top as well. Somewhere at the top. I just realized that you couldn't even see the star up top, but I've put it up there. It's up there, and then the dove, the Holy Spirit dove is there. Yay, living her best life. Let's look at the fridge. My fridge is very empty. It's not that interesting, but let's see what's in here. So I have ingredients to make my sweet potato curry, but I also still have some of this sauce left, and I do have another pack of these tortellini pasta, so I think I might have that again. I'm a meal repeater today, but it's just so easy and so tasty, so I'm gonna do that. Also, I don't think I properly showed you the candles I made yesterday with Mariah. Maybe I did show you, but I ended up making two. We were doing lots of artsy crafts. I got this one with little hearts on it, and then I made this one that has these leaves and gold, and then it's supposed to say joy to the world, but it's a little bit botched. I think I'm gonna put this one, joy to the world, in my little candle holder over here, and let's light that one. Turn on the little village, and the rest is looking like this, and my pasta is almost done. I hope these vlogs aren't boring, because today and probably tomorrow as well, I do spend a lot of time at home. That's just a part of doing content, is going out and shooting content is the interesting part, but then I also have to edit. It's the hours and hours of editing, which is not that interesting to see, but there are days where I'm just at home pretty much all day editing. It's a lot, guys, but by the grace of God, I'm able to stay consistent. Honestly, thank you, Holy Spirit, for allowing me to stay consistent, because I always struggled with consistency and productivity, but honestly, by the grace of God, I'm able to stay consistent. But I'm now actually gonna watch a movie, which I rarely do. I don't watch TV that much. Hallelujah, hallelujah.